I'm Addison Morris, the founder of the Women's Cannabis Chamber of Commerce, and this is Cannabis ClipNotes, presented by Colleen Parson and Esmeralda Tinoco, client advisors for World Insurance Associates. World Insurance Associates is a unique insurance organization offering top products and services from all major carriers, combined with the personal services from local professionals. World Insurance Associates specializes in personal and commercial insurance lines, surety and bonding, employee benefits, financial planning, retirement planning, and human capital management solutions. They cater to specialized industries, including the cannabis industry. Colleen and Esmeralda, how, as client advisors, did you transition into offering your services to businesses in the cannabis space?
Well, thank you, Addison, for having us. We're very excited to be here. This is first of our series of clip notes. And to answer your question, I've been in insurance for 20 years and was excited to see that cannabis had finally become legal in my state, which is New York. And working for World Insurance, I knew we had a dedicated cannabis department, which made me very happy to be one of the few insurance agents in my area to help any sort of cannabis business. So we can help anybody from seed to sale. And I also wanted to be involved with this space because it helps individuals who had a past cannabis related conviction, minorities, women, distressed farmers, and service disabled vets a chance to become business owners. It was their opportunity to make their dreams come true and help erase the negative stigma that has plagued cannabis in this country for nearly 100 years. And I knew it was going to have a positive economic impact on our towns, cities across New York State. And I also wanted to be involved because it gave me another market to help me reach women owned businesses. Much like cannabis, men far outnumber women in the insurance sales industry. And although I love to help anyone and everyone, I especially love connecting with other women. I founded Women of World, which is a collective group of saleswomen within World Insurance. So when Esmeralda came across the Women's Cannabis Chamber of Commerce, it was a no-brainer for us to join. Esmeralda, do you want to share your story?
Yeah, of course. So my story is a little bit different. I don't think anybody's always like, I want to be an insurance agent, but my journey began back in 2020 when I was still attending the University of Missouri. I was pursuing my economics degree, and at that point, everything shifted online because of COVID. I was offered a position to work with a local insurance company back home here in Missouri. During that time, I helped the agency owner grow her book of business. I gained a lot of valuable experience with that. And then after some time, I realized that I really needed to change. I wanted to work in an industry, a niche area that I was excited for. And World approached me. They wanted to expand towards the Midwest area. They didn't have any offices here in Missouri. So I moved to Lake of the Ozark and I opened up an office branch for them. That's whenever I started working with our cannabis program. And that was a pretty easy decision for me. Cannabis has really impacted my life in a positive way. So whenever I got the chance to work with a company supporting the cannabis industry, it felt like both of my worlds were just colliding together. When I discovered the Women Cannabis Chamber of Commerce, it was just a moment of alignment for everything. I reached out to Colleen because she founded the Women of World. So we wanted to take that approach. And as young women in male dominated industries, we faced a lot of challenges. But to me, I wanted to take those challenges and really use them for a positive impact. So we want to join more women-led associations and really take a stand, because I truly believe that together we can make a really an impact here in this industry. We're really excited about joining the chamber. Whenever I reached out to Addison, we've had multiple conversations to kind of make this all happen for us. So I really appreciate her taking the time to help us get this going for us.
Great. So that's our wow. As you can tell, it's kind of a passion of ours, of why we joined between, the cannabis space as well as women. We're just very excited for this new frontier, if you want to call it. So we just want to get a little bit into insurance, this topic, and just very basic stuff, just kind of explaining what is what does captive agent means versus a broker. So first, let me explain that there are three types of insurance companies. One is a captive, and that's an insurance company who works for one insurance carrier. Think of a State Farm, Allstate, Geico. By the way, they're not selling any sort of cannabis insurance. Then there's a broker. A broker represents their clients and works with many insurance carriers, and that's what we are at World Insurance. And lastly, there is the carrier, and the carrier is the actual insurance company who underwrites the policies, handles claims, works only with brokers, not the clients. We work with 90% of carriers for cannabis and non-cannabis. World Insurance has invested heavily into our cannabis department to make sure we have access to the top cannabis carriers in North America. And since we acquire insurance agencies throughout the country, we are now ranked number 15 on the top property and casualty agencies by Insurance Journal. We are the top growing insurance company in the country. In 2020, we were at number 41, and in 2024, we're at 15. So we have over 250 offices. We have other products and services, as Addison mentioned, retirement planning, employee benefits. And regardless of where you are, we have regional and national relationships with carriers to support each state. So, for example, if you're a person that has multiple cannabis businesses and they are in different states, we can pull it all onto one policy. So, meaning one carrier, one policy number, one finance agreement, and serviced by one person in one office. We really try to simplify as much as we can.
Yeah, so during our first series, we just really wanted to give you guys an idea of who World Insurance is. We also really wanted to get through the topics of what different types of cannabis insurance coverages are, the essentials for businesses in the industry. There are very unique risks and challenges that the cannabis businesses face compared to other industries. So for our future clip notes, we're going to really get in depth and talk more about general liability, workers' comp, crop insurance, risk management strategies, what EPLI and D&O coverages are, and the importance about cyber insurance. World has a relationship with a company called Remy, who provides a single point of contact for managing service agreements and warranties for all sorts of equipment, including security systems. And then we'll kind of wrap it all up with talking about employee benefits and how World Insurance can tailor benefit packages for different businesses.
Yeah, so thank you again, Addison. We're really excited to do more clip notes with you. Esmeralda and I will be doing them separately, taking over, one of the topics that she just mentioned. So we're very excited, though, to connect with other members. And if anybody would like to connect with us, please reach out to Addison, and she can share her contact information.
I'm very excited about the upcoming Clip Notes series that you both are doing, and to really explain more about insurance. We all know that we need it. That doesn't mean that we understand it. And I think it's particularly interesting that you brought up cyber insurance. This is relatively new and something I don't think anyone really thinks about. It would have never occurred to me. And in this day and age, this is of the utmost importance. Now, the Cannabis Clip Notes can also be viewed on the Women's Cannabis Chamber of Commerce website and YouTube channel.